Hello students, today we are starting next chapter electrostatics. Electrostatics means it divides into two parts, electrostatics and electrodynamics. In electrostatics, the charges are at rest position, and in electrodynamics branch, the charges start moving, so they produce the current, and we have different branches like current electricity, magnetic effect of electric current, and all that. So we'll concentrate on the electrostatic branch when the charges are at rest position. The question arises that what is the meaning of charge? What is the unit of charge? So we will start from the basic. What is the neutral body? Electrically neutral body. So electrically neutral body means we will see the atomic structure first. That is, we know the every material body consists of the number of particles. Particles contain the number of atoms, and the atom contain the nucleus, and the electrons are moving around the nucleus. So electrons are negatively charged, and the nucleus contains protons which are positively charged, and neutrons if they are electrically neutral. So in any material body, when we will say the body is neutral, in that the number of protons must be equal to the number of electrons revolving around the nucleus. The body is said to be neutral. But if by any method, if the electrons are removed or if the electrons are added to the material body, then the sum of or the number of protons and the number of electrons, their balance is disturbed. Number of electrons either exceed or they will be less than the number of protons in the nucleus. Then the body is said to be charged body. Is that clear? So again, which type of charge is present here? If we are adding the number of electrons, then the number of electrons are more than that of the number of protons. So we will say that the negative charge is it is exceed or negative charge is more than the positive charge. So we will say the body is said to be negatively charged, or the charge of the body is negative. Or on other hand, if by any method, if the number of electrons from the external orbit, if the number of electrons are removed, then the number of electrons will be less than that of the number of protons, and we will say that the charge on the body is positive and the body is said to be positively charged. Okay. So this is when the body is positively charged, or when the body is say positive or negative charge. So to express the charge, we require the unit and the sign also. If you want to say it is positively charged, so you will write it with the plus sign, and unit is coulomb. So if 3 microcoulomb charge is given, so you have to express whether 3 microcoulomb is plus or minus. If it is plus 3 microcoulomb charge is given, it means that the electrons are removed from the given material body. If the charge is minus 3 microcoulomb, it means that the electrons are added to the material body. So this is the meaning why the charge must be represented with the along with the sign. And why the positive and negative name is given to the charges? What is the reason behind it? So the reason is simple. It's based on the simple algebra, that is plus and minus, or plus 3 and minus 3 makes the neutral. So the plus charge of the proton in the nucleus and minus charge of the electrons moving around the nucleus, they are balanced, they are equal. When the matter is said to be neutral, the number of protons must be equal to number of neutrons. So these numbers are equal and opposite in sign, so they will cancel each other, and that's why the nomenclature, according to the nomenclature, we will say the positive charge and negative charge. So positive charge means the electrons are removing from the conductor or from the charge from the body, and otherwise it is added to the conductor. We will say it is the body is negatively charged, and it is this process by of doing the charge that from the earlier standard that you studied, that by the frictional electricity, by rubbing the two objects like a glass rod rubbed with the fur or the ebonite rod rubbed with the silk, the two both the two bodies will charge and they will either attract or repel to each other. So again we can say that we will see later that the like charges are repelled to each other and unlike charges attract to one another. So that we will see later. So again try to understand the positive body, positive charged body and the negatively charged body. So the electrons are removed, the body is said to be positively charged, and when the electrons are added to the body, that is say the body is said to be negatively charged. And there are different ways of charging the body. One of them is the conduction, that is the frictional electricity, that is rubbing the two objects to one another. So there is a transfer of electron from one object to another object, or simply we are keeping one conductor or one body to near to the charged body, so the electrons may transfer to the another body. So in this way also the body is said to be charged body. That is another way of charging the object. Now we will compare this charge with the mass. Charge and mass, they are comparable, but the distinguish is there, and they are two entirely different quantities, but still we can compare them. That is, first we will define it. What is the mass? It is the number of atoms contained in a material. It is the measure of mass. What is the charge? Charge means there is excess or decrease of electrons from a conductor, that is from material body, gives a charge. Then mass is always positive. To represent mass, we will say that it is 100 kilogram, 15 kilogram, 20 kilogram. Only that much information is sufficient. But while writing the charge, you may express that it is a positive charge or negative charge. That is plus microcoulomb, plus 5 microcoulomb, 20 microcoulomb. It means that it is positive charge, that is electrons are removed. It is minus 20 microcoulomb means electrons are added to the object. So the charge always represented in the form of its sign also, plus or minus. Or might be the charge is neutral. Okay. Then so to represent the charge, sign, proper sign must be given, or for the representation of the mass, sign is not required. So this is how the mass and charge are comparable. Now we will see what is quantization of charge. This is a statement. During the charging process of material body, an integral multiple of electrons can be transferred from one body to another. So the charge on the body Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. So first let us look one example. If we are considering the neutral body, that is the number of protons and number of electrons are equal. So body is said to be neutral. Charge is 0. Suppose by any method, we know the number of methods of charging bodies, that is conduction, induction and different chemical reaction, chemical process, that all are the different processes of charging the bodies. Suppose by using any one of the method, if any neutral body if we are considering, and if one electron is to be removed, then the charge of electron will be plus charge because one electron is removed. So it will be plus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Suppose 5 electrons are removed, then the charge on the body will be 5 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Suppose 10,000 electrons are removed, then the charge on the body will be 10,000 times of 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. That is 10,000 times of electronic charge. On the other hand, if we want to charge the negatively charged body, any uncharged body, if you want it so that it will be negatively charged, then what you have to do? We have to add the electrons. Suppose 5,000 electrons are to be added. Then there is an excess of electrons. So object or body is said to be negatively charged. What will be its charge? It is a multiple of the electronic charge. If 5,000 electrons are to be added, then it will be 5,000 times of the electronic charge. If 5,095 electrons are to be added, then charge will be 5,095 times of electronic charge. So whenever the body is said to be positively charged, how many electrons are removed, that is to be considered, and that number multiplied by electronic charge will give the amount of charge. If the number of electrons are to be added, then how many electrons are added? Multiplied by electronic charge will be the charge of the negative, or the will be the negative charge on the body. So that's why electrons are removing or adding in the integral multiple of the electronic charge. It is either transferred or added to the body. Okay. Now suppose in this way, if you want to, this is the example, if you want to acquire the charge of the bodies plus 1 microcoulomb, then how many electrons are released? 1 microcoulomb, it is the small unit of the charge. So 1 microcoulomb is 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb. Now the charge, I want to acquire the charge of plus 1 microcoulomb. So how many electrons must be released, because we want the bodies positively charged. So how many electrons are released? So we will use this Q is equal to N times of Ne. N is the number of electrons. So N will equal to, we acquire a charge 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by electronic charge 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. So the number is coming 6.25 into 10 raised to 12. See, for 1 microcoulomb charge, positive 1 microcoulomb charge to acquire on the neutral body, then 6.25 into 10 raised to 12, that much large amount of electrons to be removed. And if you want to make it negatively charged of minus 1 microcoulomb, then that much amount of electrons, that is 6.25 into 10 raised to 12, that much amount of electrons to be added, then the body will be negatively charged and charge will be minus 1 microcoulomb. Okay, now see, this minus 1 microcoulomb is very small charge and very large number of electrons to be removed. Now though it shows that it is the quantization of charge, means charges are or electrons are removing in the quantas, or in the you can say in the multiple of electrons, right? So that's why it is the discrete process. It is the quantization of charges. But as this example shows that the number is very, very large as compared to the charge of the body. It is only 1 microcoulomb charge, and that 10 raised to 12 electrons around are leaving the surface or adding the surface. So that's why this quantization charge is usually observed. It is the continuation variation of charge. It is not the discrete, it is not the quantization, but it is the discrete, it is the continuous process of the charge. But still when you state this law, you have to write in that way: during the charging process of material body, an integral multiple of electrons can be transferred from one body to another body. Is that clear? So the number of examples you can solve based on this Q is equal to Ne, right? Charge is important, sign is important. If you want to charge positively charged, then the charge will be plus. It means that electrons are leaving this object and they are entering to somewhere else. Yes, we could not obtain a single charge, or we could not destroy, or we could not create the charge. Okay, when the charge is said to be positive, it means that the electrons are removed and they are transferred to another body. If the charge is negative, then it means that some electrons are added to that and another body will be positively charged. So we could not create the charge, we could not destroy the charge, and the total amount of charge of isolated system is always conserved. And this is a conservation of charge, statement of the conservation of charge. Because what we are doing, we are transferring the charge from one object, from one body to another body, so that the total charge of an isolated system is always conserved. And now when we say that the body is positively charged, or the very common example, when the ebonite rod rub with fur, or some other examples that we have seen in the earlier lectures or in earlier standard, then when two bodies are rubbing together, there is a transfer of electrons and one body is positively charged, other body is negatively charged. So they have the different characteristic. One is positive, other is negative. Right? If some again, if we obtain the couple, one is positive and another is negative, and if two positives are get together, then what we observe, that they repel each other. So two same characteristic charges, they have the characteristic so that they repel each other. So like charges repel each other. And if we place two unlike charges together, then what we observe, they attract each other. So unlike charges attract each other and like charges repel each other. And in this way, next chapter or next topic, we will try to understand the what should be the force. They are attracting and they repel each other, means there is a force of attraction between the two charged bodies, and that force is given by the Coulomb's law that we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.